It's a major step, it's okay to fret. Here's a safe place to lay your heart down. It's a second chance, it won't be your last. Laying my guard down, enough to be held close. There's strength in the open, the broken and exposed. Should I flee to the mountains? Be sure I'm surrounded, no one can find me. The strength within an open space. It's a major step, it's okay to fret. Here's a safe place to lay your heart down. It's a second chance, it won't be your last. Say you're open through tears and trembling. It's a major step, it's okay to fret. Here's a safe place to lay your heart down. It's a second chance, it won't be your last. Once we sing all those pitches that Mark has extracted in the recording, they're not always going to be totally consonant, because harmony, in harmony, just like in intervals, there are harmonies that are more consonant, and then there are harmonies that are more dissonant.
Absolutely. So, like for instance, like measure 1, 2, 6 in my reduction. You see that C sharp in the bass? That's a dissonant note. It's outside of the key that he's using to push forward to the chord in the next measure. that C sharp he's using to, the music theory term is to tonicize or to push forward to the D chord that's in the next measure. So that C sharp is a new sort of leap to the D chord, which is back in the key. And then later, like when you see in measure 9, 10, 11, well, again, same thing happens in measure 9. That C sharp, now in the middle voice, pushes upward to D. So a lot of times when you see these sharps that are outside of the key, he's using these sharps to push the music upward. They'll usually resolve upwards. So for instance, in measure 11, you see that G sharp in the soprano that wants to resolve upward to the A. And in the same measure, 11, you see the F natural. That note has been lowered from the key, wants to therefore resolve downward, which it does. It resolves downward in the next measure to E. And then again, I'll stop after this, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. You have a D sharp in the bass. That's a new chromatic note, not in the key, but because it's sharped, wants to resolve upward, which it dutifully does. And Bach was just the unrivaled master of this kind of chromaticism that's referred to. These notes are outside of the key of the music.
Questionable notes. I always think of the harmony of a piece as kind of the drama, right? That's where the storyline really is, right? All the decorative notes, they decorate the drama, but this is where really the drama. I mean, the fact is that we cannot hear with another person's ears, right? But we can discuss what everyone's hearing, and then we can kind of try and listen to things in different ways, right? Did you hear how this at the end, when you go to this, there's that D pedal, right? And then you go up, what is the scale? There's the chromatic scale, right? With a D pedal, and then it goes up to the, and then it goes back to the beginning idea, but it's all upside down, right? Instead of, so it's the, you know, the end is the beginning, kind of, right? But the way he sets it up with this chromatic scale, what is chromaticism? What are half steps? Are they dissonant or consonant? Dissonant. Very! The most dissonant thing you can have, right? Do I need to do it again? Yeah, they really do. And that's a composer way of creating tension, right? And the more tension is, then once it gets resolved, the more release there is, right? So this whole thing goes on for a really long time, right? I could leave you right there, right? And there's just this desire to get it, to go, right? The way he sets it up, it's amazing. It's totally amazing. Another point where, what is this in a, what kind of scale is that? Harmonic minor. It has that augmented second, right? All of a sudden, we're going to give G major, but we're using that harmonic minor thing, right? Just for a little spicy thing, right? And we go back. Resolving into the D, which is the dominant of the shift.
busting my stones. Let it rain, I have to bring the thing me down. The ball jump when the crowd's really long. We Rockefellers, we fly higher than weather, and G5s are better. You know me, in anticipation for precipitation, stack chips for the rainy day. Jay, Rain Man is back with Little Miss Sunshine. Rihanna, where you at?
You have my heart, and we'll never be worlds apart. Maybe in magazines, but you still be my star. Baby, 'cause in the dark, you can't see shiny cars, and that's when you need me there. With you when the sunshine, we shine together. Told you I'll be here forever. Said I'll always be your friend. But no thoughts to get out to the end. Now that it's raining more than ever, know that we'll still have each other. You can stand under my umbrella. You can stand under my umbrella. Ella, 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 under my umbrella. Ella, Ella, under my umbrella. Ella, Ella, everything will never come in between. You're part of my entity, here for infinity. When the world has took its part, when the world has felt its heart, if the head is hard, together we'll mend your heart. Because when the sunshine will shine, told you I'll be here forever. Said I'll always be your friend. But no thumbs to get out to the end. Now that it's raining more than ever, know that we'll still have each other. You can stand under my umbrella. You can stand under my umbrella. Ella, Ella, umbrella. Ella, Ella, under my umbrella. Ella, Ella, under my umbrella. Ella, Ella, you can run into my arms. It's okay, don't be alarmed. Come into me. There's no distance in between us. So gonna let the rain pour. I'll be all you need and when the sunshine will shine together. Told you I'll be here forever. Said I'll always be your friend. But no thumbs to get out to the end. Now that it's raining more than ever, know that we'll still have each other. You can stand under my umbrella. You can stand under my umbrella. Under my umbrella. Baby, come here. Come
My mirror is dirty, but I'm clean though. I might be allergic to most people. By the time I hit 30, I'll be back on my flirty. But for now, I'ma focus on Nico. Every crosswalk is a runway. Everyone is beautiful in some way. Everyone knows how to get ugly. Everyone knows how to be nasty.
You just need some water when you thirst, and you need some faith on your worst when your worst one to learn to be happy in the first place. Don't put your worth in other people or in what they say.
Apologies I'm getting too worth it. In the reading books, now I'm learning. And my voice is high like a bird. I sing like my girl, real pretty. Every crosswalk is a runway. Everyone is beautiful in some way. Everyone knows how to get ugly. Everyone knows how to be nasty. For now, I'll just focus on Nico.
quite yet. Before I allow myself to feel post-surgery pain in my right knee, I picture a green field and I'm running through it at full speed. And before my brain can tell reality from dream, it's June 9th, 1996. It's 4 a.m. and bright light touches my eyes for the first time. The cold air grazes my skin. I hear laughing, I hear crying. Everything so positively overwhelming. In this unfamiliar room, just to prove that I'm alive, I test my lungs, and I too scream, and I too cry. I learn to laugh later in life. Before I get to meet my mother's hands, her arms, her breasts, I get taken away from her and into the sterile white cold of an ICU. I shouldn't remember it, but I still feel an inexplicable sense of warmth as I think about the moment they placed me on my grandma's chest to say hello, to say goodbye. They all thought that she would die, but I, the firstborn of a whole new generation, wouldn't have it, not that night. And on June 9th, 2026, against all odds, the person that taught me how to laugh is still alive. I turn off the alarm again. I open my eyes this time, and the meteorite of real life enters the atmosphere of my dreams, and I brace myself for collision. I know now what my mom meant when she said, one day you'll understand. And as I eat my breakfast, scrolling on my phone, I see myself on June 9th, 2056. The knee pain will be back, a little worse, graying hair, stiffening joints. I'll need to wear glasses to read, and hopefully I'll still dance. Hopefully I'll still sing, but as I blow those 60 candles on my cake, one thing will be for certain. I'll think back on my grandma's accident. On her way to get my nursery ready, she crashed her car against and then up 6 feet above the ground on a tree. And thinking about it, I'll giggle under my breath and make a quiet wish inside my head if, on June 9th, 2086, the men in black don't help me breathe, but take my breath away instead. I hope that what they gather from my lungs is what they brought back on that tree to save my grandma on June 9th, 1996. I don't turn it off this time. Instead, I let it lull me into a world in which death is a laughable thought, and no one's afraid of growing old, where nothing aches and nothing hurts, where my grandma, mom, and I are all together, running at full speed through imaginary green fields, without the meteorite of age to worry about, happily, as wise and as old as dinosaurs.
Okay, that's it. That's what I mean.
This production was part of the platform that I built, Fledgling Dancers Amsterdam. It's a
place that supports growing dancers and choreographers, including myself. And if you want to support us more, even more than your presence, which is already enough, but if you want to support us more, we have t-shirts downstairs. And we have another show coming up with 15 new makers in July, so you can also check that out on Instagram.
Woo!